G'day guys, I'm Luke Durbridge. I'm going to give you some time trial tips today. It's the first episode of ORICA-GreenEDGE Top 5. The top 5 tips for time trialing is from number 5 going down to 1. Number 5 is training, obviously. I spend a lot of time on my time trial bike, 2-3 times a week. I do my recovery rides, I do my hills rides, all on my time trial bike to get used to being in this very unconventional position. Number 4 is, how do you ride the time trial? It is, when you get out there, it is riding on your threshold. Now your threshold is the limit that you can hold for an hour. So we test and we train and we test and we train and we figure out what power we can hold for an hour. That is your threshold. So the best way to ride a time trial is to ride at that threshold, is that point of excruciating pain for an hour. Number 3 is technique. You have to have good technique in the time trial, as it makes a big difference for aerodynamics. You have to be able to lock into this position, which is quite narrow bars, as you can see, and that makes a big difference between how fast you go. So I train a lot with the core strength, doing lots of core so I can lock into this position and still produce power with my legs. Number 2 tip is, this one's very important. It is your position. In a sense, it's similar to technique, but technique is more pedal stroke and, like I said, with the core strength and things like that. But your position is crucial. For me, mechanics, they don't like me very much. I continually change my position. So what your ideal position for the general punter out there would be to have your 2 90-degree angles, without getting too technical. But if you were to lay down, you want this arm here to be at 90 degrees. You want your back and this to be at 90 degrees. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, like that. And then your head up is like that. And that is probably the most aerodynamic position and comfortable and most powerful position that you can obtain. And the number 1 tip is, you got to be tough. All right, you there looking this video? There's no excuses in time trial. There's nowhere to hide. There's no little sniveler on the wheel gonna sprint. It is fair. Whoever wins the time trial wins the time trial. They are the strongest, the toughest, mentally, physically. They've done the training. They've got the technique right. They've got the positioning right. They've got every tip that I've given. They've got them all right, and that's why they win. So if you want to be the best in your local club time trial, or wherever you're going to do it, you got to follow these techniques. Do it, be the toughest, and go win. Cheers to the top 5 tips for time trial with Luke Durbridge. Cheers.